Hello everybody, welcome to the Old School Game Snob channel. Today we are taking a look at all of the level 85 areas in the game where you can farm some of the highest level elite endgame items, things like materials, might, items which require creatures of a very high level to actually potentially drop. In these areas you will encounter champion spawns and unique spawns. It is from these monsters, which actually have a couple levels higher compared to other monsters in the area, compared to the normal monsters. I believe it's 2 or 3 levels higher. And so it is from these elite and champion spawns where you actually will have a chance to drop the very highest endgame level content. Like I say, things like materials might and what else comes to mind? Anyway, highest level stuff, highest level potential, anything in the game can drop from these areas, and that's the cool part, is that anything in the game can drop from these areas. So let's kick things off. Our first area on this list is found in the burial grounds, and it is the Mausoleum. In this area you will encounter skeletons and hungry dead. They are lightning immune, but they are only lightning immune. There's nothing in this area which is immune to any other element, and this area is actually generally considered to be the safer and safest place to farm for high end game level stuff, but it is also one of the sparsest in terms of monster density. There are the fewest champion and elite spawn pack. It's not bad if you are just getting into searching for high end level gear and you're having trouble with any of the other areas, but otherwise it's probably not the best choice. Okay, the next area on this list is the pit. To get to the pit, head first to the outer cloister, and follow the road down to where you see the road split. One direction will take you off to the next area, and the other direction will take you directly to the pit. So if you're not playing on a fixed static map in single player, this can be really helpful, as it helps you to just quickly find the pit without having to search around a whole bunch. In the pit you will encounter some moderately dangerous but not too dangerous monsters. You will encounter Devilkin, Devilkin Shaman, Dark Stalkers, Dark Archers, and Bone Warriors. They will be either lightning immune or they will be cold immune. So if you have fire damage, you're good to go. If you have physical damage, you're good to go. If you have a combination of lightning and cold, you're good to go. There is a good density of monsters in this area, and there are 2 levels. Both levels 1 and level 2 are level 85 areas, and there is a super chest at the end of level 2. Generally speaking, the areas are fairly small and easy to find your way around, but the density of monsters is pretty good. This is, in my opinion, a good end game farming level area, just because of its ease to get to, its relative that's relative safety. I don't know if I want to use the word safety, but yeah, let's say relative safety, and its density of potential good dropping monsters. Yeah, no, that was elegant. I'm going to say that. Next on this list we have the Maggot Lair. Level 3, technically. Level 1 and level 2 are not level 85 areas, and so just because of that reason, I would say this is probably nobody's favorite high-end level farming area. Just to actually get to a level 5 area, you first have to find the Maggot Lair, then you have to find your way to level 2, then you have to find your way to level 3, and then you're finally there to fight in closed hallways against these horrible lightning scarabs. Yeah, no, probably you're not going to be too interested in this spot, but hey, there it is. In this area, you will of course encounter rockworms, you will encounter scarab beetles. They will be lightning immune or they will be poison immune. You will also encounter locusts, who will also be lightning immune. Yeah, no, not a great area. Next up on this list, we have the Ancient Tunnels. The Ancient Tunnels can be found in the Lost City. You basically teleport around until you find this trapdoor. In my case, it was right beside the waypoint. Isn't that nice? Ancient Tunnels is a lot of people's favorite farming spot, I would say. it is also kind of dangerous. It initially seems like it may not be that dangerous, and then before you know it, you're encountered by some nasty elites with some powerful affixes that absolutely work you over. Just a tip, if your mercenary dies all of a sudden in a hot second, run. Run away. Because there are things in this area that can absolutely take you by surprise. That being said, this is a great area to farm for a cold sorceress, because in this area you will encounter plague bearers, embalmed, invaders, and horror mages. They are all lightning immune. None of them are immune to cold. They are, however, immune to fire. So if you're a cold sorceress, this is a great spot to absolutely maximize your cold damage and get some good farming in. Overall, there is a good number of monsters down here. There are a lot of elite and champion spawn packs. I can't remember the exact amount again. I probably should check that, but I think it's something like 6 or 7 champion spawn packs for the area. Yeah, all in all, a very solid, good farming spot for end game level content. All right, moving on. All right, next up we have level 2 of the sewers in Kurost. There are multiple entrances to the sewers if you decide you may want to come here. It is only level 2 of the sewers that is a level 85 area, and there is really not much down here in terms of monsters. There are the Stygian Watchers, and there are some chests. So I would say that the chests have a chance to drop some level 85 and lower quality items, but otherwise there's not a really good reason to do the sewers as your run. It just takes too long to find the sewers and then too long to find level 2 of the sewers, but technically it is a level 85 area, so it is included in this list. Next on this list we have the Forgotten Temple, which can be found in Upper Kurost. The Forgotten Temple will contain serpent mages, blood divers, bone scarabs, and flesh archers. They will be lightning immune, and they will be dangerous. They will also be cold immune. This is not a good place to hunt. There's a couple of reasons this is not a good place to hunt. This is not a good place to hunt because it is, first, a little bit hard to find. You have to search around for it. Second, everything in here is designed to murder you, and murder you a lot. You don't want to mess with this stuff. If you encounter an elite with some bad affixes, man, you're just going to get absolutely moitered and just devastated in this place. Due to that reason and its difficulty of finding this, I don't recommend this. If for some reason your character is strong enough to be able to handle it, well, sure, go right ahead. But yeah, no, this is a dangerous place. Okay, let's get out of here while we still have our skin. All right. Next up on our list, I kind of like this one. You teleport, or rather wayport, to Travincal. You just head straight down. It's always in the same place. The Kurost Causeway now has a stairway here, and it also has a stairway down here. They both lead to level 85 areas, the Ruined Fane and what was it called now? The Disused Reliquary. Reliquary. In here you will encounter very much the same as the Forgotten Temple. Dangerous creatures, but a very small area with, I believe, 2 to 3 champion spawn packs, just right there, right easy to access, quick to get to. Yeah, the downside of this area is, like I say, lots of stuff can kill you. You will encounter scarab beetles. You will encounter serpenty boys, serpent mages. I forget now. They're what they're named. I don't know. The snakes. I just call them the snakes. And they will be fire and lightning immune. They may even be cold immune. Yeah, they're even cold immune. So basically, you have all 3 immunities potentially to deal with in this area. And everything is in close quarters, and there's lightning flying everywhere. So if your character is not quite well geared, this place is going to really, really hurt. So if your character is geared, on the other hand, like I say, it's a really quick and easy to find place that you can just quickly do one, then you can teleport back and quickly do the other one and just clear them out, you know. And yeah, potentially you could even clear more elite packs faster than some of the other runs. So there's not a bad option, certainly not a bad option, but a dangerous one. Next up, we have the River of Flame. This is also a level 85 area. Here you will encounter blood maggots, Urdar, grotesque stranglers, maw fiends, abyss knights, and pit lords, as well as venom lords. Usually these are going to be either lightning or cold immune. They're fairly tanky. Most of the creatures here are fairly tanky. They take a little bit to knock down. It's one of the tougher areas, not in terms of danger necessarily, but just in terms of clear time, how long it takes to clear out the creatures in this area. It's kind of a fun area to farm, maybe not the fastest area, certainly easy to find. You can teleport straight to it, so that's a pro as well. Moving on from the River of Flame, we also have the Chaos Sanctuary, which is also level 85 monsters. And of course, the nice thing about this is that once you're done clearing out the monsters, you have a shot at the big man himself, Diablo, for some of his nice Diablo loot drops. And this can be a bit problematic if you don't have a couple of strong damage types at your disposal, because you will encounter cold immune, you will encounter fire immune, and I believe you encounter lightning immune too, yeah. So basically you have all the immunities to deal with at some point. It's a good spot to farm if your character is geared enough to be able to clear it with reasonable speed. It's nice and easy to find, lots of monster density, but a little bit slower to clear. Next up, we have the Worldstone Keep. Levels 1, 2, and 3 are all level 85 areas. They can be dangerous. They're easy to find. It's certainly quick to get there, but there's a lot of stuff in here that can potentially kill you hard. What are they? The evil spirits? They look the gloams. I think they're called evil evil spirits. Pretty sure. No, Dark Souls. I'm sorry, the Dark Souls. The Dark Souls, the gloams, the evil spirit. I get those always mixed up. Anyway, the Dark Souls are very dangerous. They can basically shoot you with lightning from across the screen, and depending on just how much resistance you have, they can almost one-shot you. They're just very, very dangerous. If you're playing hardcore, this can be a dangerous place to farm. The perk of it is, of course, that you make your way down to Bale, who has potentially, who actually has the best chance to drop everything in the game. He just takes quite a while to get to, and it can be a dangerous path to get there. Also on the list, we have, of course, the Throne of Destruction, which is at the end of Jesus. At the end of the Worldstone Keep. Okay, so those are the aforementioned those are the Burning Souls. Oh man, Burning Souls. Yeah, those are problematic too. Burning Souls, evil, shoot, I always forget. Dark Souls, Burning Souls, they're all just, there's some dangerous things in this place, man. There's just some dangerous things. Bale's minions, also dangerous. Everything just here wants to kill you and kill you hard. So yeah, that's a level 85 area if you can hack it. But yeah, big emphasis on if you can hack it. And that concludes this list. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Of course, the Worldstone Chamber is also a level 85 area, but since only Bale himself is in there, I'm not going to bother covering that particular section. If you have any suggestions for videos, I'm happy to make content on Diablo 2. See you all in the next video.